Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Before we start this one, I just want to preface by saying thank you so much for 450 plus subscribers. I was really surprised by how much love and support the last video I posted received, and I was going to do a thank you for 300 subscribers, but we're already way past that mark, so thank you guys so much. I also wanted to let you guys know that my commissions are open, so if you want art from me, or if you want your own character references for Artfight and my style, you can commission me on Artistry. So there will be a link in the description, but there's also a link on my channel in my bio that will take you right there. Moving on, these two characters that I'm making a reference sheet for are very old characters. They were on my Artfight profile back in 2023 when I first joined, or I don't really remember when it was, but I never have drawn them since then. I drew them once, I called it a day, and I just left them up on my profile. So this year, because I do like their designs and I do like their characters, I decided that I was just going to redo their reference sheet and actually flesh out some other characters more. So that's what I'm doing here. I also gave them names finally. They didn't have any names for I don't know how many years, but it's kind of crazy. So the one on the left is Mochi and the one on the right is Lola. Lola is the singer between the two of them, and she's the one who first convinced Mochi to start a band with her. She's very athletic, she's very popular, she likes to jump around and dance while she's singing, and she's just a very bubbly type of character. Mochi, on the other hand, is very reserved. She's pretty sleep deprived, and she doesn't have a lot of friends besides Lola. She's a big otaku, and she loves anime, manga, video games, stuff like that. So she's kind of a nerd when she's not on stage, and her casual clothing is a lot more casual. It's hoodie, sweatpants, stuff like that. So the only time she really glams up and dresses super girly is when she's performing and when she's at a convention. That's pretty much the gist of their story. They're two best friends that they have a crush on each other, but they're not in a relationship or anything. And their group, I don't know the name of their band yet, but it's pretty local. They only perform at school festivals and maybe for their relatives. It's nothing super big and popular. They're just doing it for fun. I also forgot to mention that I joined Team Tragedy, and it's pretty funny because almost all of the characters I had pre-bookmarked before the team reveal, almost all of the artists chose Tragedy, and so now I'm I'm gonna be doing a lot of friendly fire this year. But feel free to link your art fights down in the comments, especially if you're on Team Comedy or Mystery, so that I have more to add to my bookmarks. We're about done with their character sheet. They turned out super cute. I love their color scheme, and I hope they get some attacks this year. Next up, we have a character that you may have heard of in my last Artfight video that I made. Go check that out and watch that one if you haven't already. But this is Prince Nolan, and he's in the same universe as Princess Mantid from that video. He is the prince of a nearby human kingdom to the Mantis kingdom, and he is kind of a misbehaving prince. He's really good at fighting, sword fighting, horseback riding. He's very good at his studies, but he finds all of it really boring. He hates being cooped up in a castle all day, so he gets out of it as much as he can. And he also doesn't have any interest in the noble ladies in his kingdom, and just overall he drives his parents crazy. So when his mom heard about an ugly princess that was locked in the insect kingdom, she's like, okay, you have to get married, go over there and save her and make her your bride. And Prince Nolan isn't too happy about that, so he decides to take this as an opportunity to run away and be free of his responsibilities for good. So he goes off and he's like in the woods camping alone, and then he's like, well, I don't have anything better to do, so I might as well rescue that poor princess and be on my way. So when he goes to rescue her, he's very struck by her beauty because, he wasn't expecting it, and he kind of just like runs out of there with her in a panicked frenzy. There's like this whole scene with like her bodyguard and everything, but he gets her out of there, and then she's like, take me with you to explore the world. I want to know like what it's like. I want to meet new people. And he reluctantly agrees because he's quickly learning that she is very weak physically. She is pretty naive about the world, and he kind of thinks of it as just like this chore. He has to like watch this girl and make sure she doesn't die as he's going around the kingdom. But over time, however, she becomes more capable. She learns how to fight. She learns more like politics and how the world works, and she becomes this like very independent, like, I don't know, she just really comes out of her shell. And so throughout that process, he's kind of falling in love with her because he's like, she's capable of doing all these amazing things. I really hope that made sense because these videos are like completely unscripted, so I don't even know what I'm talking about sometimes. But this character sheet was such a pain for me to draw, not only because he's a guy and I'm already like not so comfortable drawing men in general, but because I didn't really have a solid composition that I wanted to like make. I was kind of just coming up with it as I went along. So the last, like, you can't tell how many times I redid certain like facial expressions and stuff because like it doesn't show up in the recording. But oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so glad to be done with this one. Something I like to do when making character sheets sometimes is to include another character from the same universe in their character sheet. So you can see here that I put Princess Mantid and him kind of falling from the sky in the top. That just, I was running out of ideas. I needed to put something there, so that's what it ended up looking like, and I don't regret it. I think it adds some visual interest, and you can really just see how your characters interact with each other. Additionally, I would recommend keeping your colors flat, limited to no shading, just to make things easier on you and the person trying to figure out what colors to make your OC. And if you want to like switch things up a little bit, just add colored line art like I do. I also do hair shine, but that's about it, like nothing else, nothing complicated. So here is the finished character sheet for Prince Nolan. Okay, this is the last character sheet that I'm going to be making for this video. Artfight is literally like a day or two away at the time I'm recording this, so I don't have time to like draw another one, add it in, edit it, all of that stuff. But I'm probably going to make a final character sheet redoing the one for Sirene. And she's actually in this drawing because I decided that these were two OCs that were pretty neglected. I don't have any lore for them, so why not put them in the same universe and build a story around that? This character is a vampire named Boa, and she was human originally. You can see that she was bitten from the 2 bite marks on her chest. well, I guess it's one bite mark, 2 teeth, but she was infected when she was 20, and like a guy kind of cornered her when she was walking home alone at night and turned her into a vampire. So for the first couple years while she was first changed into one, she was hunting him down and seeking revenge, until one day she found him lying down on the street with a stake through his heart and had to give up the chase because someone else already got to him. When she was alive, she was a bit of a party animal. She and her friends would go out every night and just like have fun. They wouldn't do their work in school that much. They weren't very like studious. They didn't care about their future. But after she became a vampire and time went on, her friends started caring more about their careers, their families, and they all kind of just grew up, and she was just still there, like there wasn't much she could do. So she still visits her friends, but she visits them less and less. They're like in their 60s now around, and she gets along well with their children, but it kind of just makes her sad to go and like see everything that she missed out on because of that vampire. Now, you may be wondering, where does Sirene fall into any of this? Well, she is a mermaid that lives on the coast of the town that Boa lives, and Boa loves to go to the beach. Like, it was always one of her favorite things to do, except now she can only do it at night. So she goes at night when it's closed, and she meets Sirene one day because Sirene loves to watch people. She loves to like see what the humans are up to doing. She just finds them really fascinating, and for like years she watched Boa come to the beach and never said anything because she's really shy, and also she fell in love with Boa just from like watching her all those years. Talk about creepy, am I right? But eventually she works up the courage to be like, "Hi, what's up? I see you out here all the time," and they become friends. More on Boa's personality, she is pretty feisty, she gets angry easily, she still loves to party and go out on the town at night, but it's also gotten a lot more draining as time goes on. Like, it takes a lot more of her energy, and it also has lost a lot of its appeal over the years. So nowadays she kind of prefers to have some quiet time with Sirene near the ocean or underwater, and just kind of like lives life out that way. She's also like, her mental health isn't that good. She lost a lot of like her spark, and Sirene is really trying to like help her and have her be really happy again. For all my characters, there's probably lore that I'm missing out on or I forgot to mention in this video. So if you look at their like character profiles, you can see if I missed anything. Only if you want to, of course. And yeah, that's about all I have to say about her. Overall, I have had so much fun, even just doing the prep for Artfight, like making all these character sheets and being able to share them with you guys. If you like this type of content, make sure to subscribe because there's definitely more coming, as Artfight is actually gonna like be in session, so I'll make sure to share all my attacks with you guys, and yeah, see you in the next one.